How do you see the safety room playing out with Bell back now? I'll say this. I think Vonn Bell, I almost said Vontaze. I think Vonn Bell is not playing the bench for anyone, but I do believe that because I think that Lou really values him so much over the young safety room. I think you could see a scenario in which, though, let me go backtrack. I think you're still going to see a lot of Jordan Battle on the football field. Jordan Battle is a guy you're going to have a hard time keeping off. You're going to have a hard time keeping off. We might even see 3 safety looks. We might. It really depends on the style of matchup that the Bengals have and how they want to utilize. I think that this is a very versatile defensive back group, and I think it's one of those situations in which you could 100% see. I think that one could 100% see Vonn Bell maybe listed as the starter, but not necessarily always. I could see a situation where him and Jordan Battle are kind of like splitting time. That's my opinion.
Yeah. I think too with again, looking at just the stats for Jermaine Pratt, he had the really, really good year in coverage during his contract year. Every other year has been less than stellar in coverage, which it's hard to be a linebacker in the NFL and be able to cover the checkdowns, cover the flats, carry the tight end up the seam in Tampa too. You're relying so much on a crazy amount of athleticism. And I think Fred Warner might be the only one who can do all of that well, right? So I don't want to bag on him, but
you are
in the passing situations, in the obvious passing situations. I think we might see Jordan Battle come on the field for Jermaine Pratt. Just sprinkled in.
Somebody just said that in the comment section, so they're cooking.
We were talking the other day with Joe about this, man.
He says Battle will replace Pratt on third downs. Nick, you are cooking, man.
Good, man. Yeah, rotate in for 5-10 snaps with Vonn Bell. Rotate in for 5-10 snaps with Jermaine Pratt on obvious passing downs. And if you got, team is coming and passing under a 2-minute drill and just throwing the whole time, throw all those guys out there. Throw all of them out there with Dax Hill too and go like Joe was talking about, like they did in training camp a little bit, doing those 3-3-5 nickel package looks. And there is a way to get these guys on the field in the obvious passing downs. But again, I think rotating in, keeping Vonn and Mike Hilton, these older guys fresh, I think their influence is going to be the best thing. I don't know if them being on the field all the time is going to be the best thing.
I think at the end of the day, just having all the bodies, there's so much talent back there. You can just truly play them to their strengths. And I think that's going to benefit every single person in that room. That's going to benefit the defense as a whole. Everybody's going to have their strengths. Everybody's going to have their weaknesses. But now they have the ability and the opportunity to truly just allow everybody to play to their strengths. You don't have to be like, okay, we have a bunch of people who can't cover. Who do we just want to put out there? Who gives it the best bet? You have people who can cover. You have people that can play the run. You can truly put the best people out there on the position that you think's coming, the play that you think's coming in front of you, the team, the matchup, whatever it is. You are suited to defend any style of play, any offense, whatever you want to do. You have the talent, you have the skill set back there to combat that.